Hey y'all, what's going on? It's myself and old Captain Sweet Pea here, and we are here to finalize our review, mine mostly, on the Marlin Dark 357 Magnum lever action rifle. If you remember a while back when Remington owned Marlin, they introduced a Dark Series. It was a fine rifle, there's nothing wrong with it, but now that Ruger's bought Marlin, they have reintroduced that Dark Series, but they've really brought this lever gun into the 21st century. So I want to kind of talk about some of the features and what we've learned over the few months and almost 500 rounds we've run through this rifle. So we'll start here at the stock. This is a fiber reinforced polymer stock, and it actually has got some M-lock slots in it, got a bit of a recoil pad, and also you will see there is a sling swivel QD port right here. And that port also serves to mount this cheek riser. If you so choose, you want to elevate your cheek weld up a little bit. I'm going to say that is more than likely if you've mounted an optic on it, because the way this is set up right now with the irons, it's perfect. Speaking of iron sights, the rear sight is an adjustable ghost ring. The front sight is a fiber optic with a tritium outline, and about half of the top of the rifle here is lined in Picatinny rail. The barrel is just over 16.1 inches. It is cold hammer forged, and it terminates in 1/2 by 28 threads. And this rifle is going to ship from the factory with a removable muzzle brake. And you go, well, recoil pad and muzzle brake on a 357 rifle, is that really necessary? Well, I'll put it to you like this. Probably not most of the time, but we did shoot some of the hotter double tap ammo out of it, and it did actually generate some recoil on that, so I'm not going to discount that being on there. Plus, when my mom was running it, she truly appreciated that. You've got a full length aluminum handguard here, and it also on the port starboard and bottom is covered in M-lock slots. Now the overall length is just over 34.5 inches, and the weight is just under 6.5 pounds. MSRP is going to be $14.29. For the most of the review, we ran the Liberty Suppressor Centurion silencer on it. Now I'm going to take a little break here real quick and say, hey look, I want you to notice that the lever is back, the tubular magazine is empty. I've ensured this rifle's clear, safe to talk about, it's still pointing in a safe direction. And also, while I still hopefully have your attention, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. You know, we got rangehot.com with our written articles, but also a subscription to the channel, like and comment, share the video. You know, gun channels kind of have a little bit of a hard time on YouTube, so I would appreciate any effort you'd be willing to put forth to help us spread the word. Thank you. So we took this rifle out, we shot it 100 yards. It's 3.5, 4 MOA rifle. Truthfully, y'all, that's about as good as I could do with iron sights and a lever gun out at 100 yards. Well, like I touched on earlier, we've got probably close to 500 rounds through it. About 200 of those are 357 Magnum, and the rest is going to be 38 specials. Now, the can did suppress 38 specials beautifully. It toned the 357 Magnums down, but especially the sub 38s, man, you get to shooting those, it's like eating peanuts. Once you get started, it is hard to stop. A lot of fun, no real report to speak of. If you know somebody that's interested in lever guns and maybe they're a little recoil sensitive or report sensitive, this is a perfect candidate to get someone involved in. Or if you're hunting and you're hunting pigs or whatever, you need to keep your report down as well. This rifle certainly adds a lot of features to where it would fill many roles. Especially if you trail walked or you hunted and your sidearm was a 357 Magnum, this holds 8 357 Magnums or 9 38 specials. So you would certainly be well heeled, and with your sidearm and long gun shooting the same ammunition, kind of keeps your logistics down just a wee bit. I'm going to be honest with you, I liked the Trapper model better because it was more of a traditional lever gun. I like this rifle a lot, but if I had to pick, I would probably choose the Trapper. But now, a lot of folks that shot this, they preferred this style. So I'm thankful that Marlin is introducing a number of different lever guns in a number of different configurations. So whatever you're looking for, you can find it through what Marlin is offering. And we all know they build a hell of a rifle, and this new Dark Series and 357 is certainly no exception. So if you're in the market for a lever gun, or if you're in the market for something pretty cool, and you want to keep that tactical feel, but maybe you just your 21st AR was enough, then you certainly have an option to add a little flavor to your gun safe, but still kind of keep that tactical muted look. And I know tactical and lever gun, I don't know if they really go side by side, but I think they do. So anyway, y'all, that's about all I got. Now remember, there's going to be an article on rangehot.com that's got all the specifics, the specifications, the groups we shot out, all that sort of stuff. So if you feel like I glossed over something or I skipped it entirely, remember this is just a video overview. There is the written article on rangehot.com. So here again, I'm going to ask, if you made it this far, bless your heart, thank you so much. I'm going to again ask you to please consider subscribe, like, comment, share the video. I hate to try to promote myself like that, y'all, but it's the world we live in. So anyway, I want you to take care of yourselves and each other. Look forward to seeing you at the range.